What's up, people? I'm a little late. It's Bournemouth. It's Man City. We haven't watched City all year. We're going to see what that's looking like. Bournemouth currently in second place. We'll see if that's worth anything after today. This dude is, he's the truth. Oh, my God. Man City about to kill this team.
We're not going nowhere, bro, because the Rams played against you.
I was about to say, when football starts up, because I want to see the Falcons play somebody too, don't they? Who do you think you are?
I feel like when he plays for his club, he's a baller. But when he's with
Who, Holland?
No, Foden.
Foden.
But
Young
when he's with
Phil.
England, it's like
He's some trash. I think it's a little bit of both. He's been a little out of form. Get your big ass. But yeah, like we know Phil from his club more than anything. Here he is again. Nigga, get off me, boo boo. Stop it. Stop it, you nasty. Yo, you smell. We got to get you. Yeah, well, no, it's like her glands need to be. Have you ever heard of that? Dogs have to have their glands
refurbished.
they have to be emptied. They got like glands in their anal cavity that makes like a nasty, fishy, oily smell. Female dogs. And after like, a certain amount of time, it needs to be shifted. Wow, look at the counterattack on Bournemouth. And a foul. Referee.
Wow.
Oh, no foul. Okay, now I know what kind of game we're about to see. I was trying to figure out what it was, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of Man City, passy, knock, knock. And then it's going to be Bournemouth breaking out like that. Semenyo.
Is Bournemouth like that?
I mean, so far this season they are. They like that. Mr. Big Stuff. Oh, man. Hey, get off me. Get off me, boo-boo. I know. I feel you. I be feeling the same way, too. Mr. Big Stuff.
This is actually kind of late. They did bring it on.
Who was that? Oh, in San Diego?
No, this is in Phoenix.
Oh, shit. Okay. Like, everybody participated.
Right. They had the black girls dressing up as the Clovers.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Look.
The black girls are the Clovers, the white girls are the Toros. Yeah. Bring it on. This shit. How old is that movie? Somebody had a Bring It On outfit yesterday, too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Who do you think you are? Yeah. I woke up. I was on Instagram for way too long.
I know he was just up.
Yeah.
I woke up earlier. I woke up at like 3, showered,
right.
brushed my teeth.
Oh,
you heard me?
No, I didn't hear you. But 3 was when I was expecting you to wake up. Because it was like we gained an hour immediately. So you really woke up at 4, technically.
Yeah. But then, I showered, brushed my teeth, and then just laid back down. I was doom scrolling for a little bit, too.
Yeah. That doom scrolling is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I told you, I put a time limit on my phone during the week.
Yeah, that's good. That should just be a good practice in general.
Yeah.
But it's more so like, I don't like, it's like I understand it's doom scrolling now because like I don't even have a point to open up the app. It's just there. It's just there. Right. And it's like the first thing my thumb goes to. Like I woke up and I was like, oh shit. And my clock said 7 o'clock, and my phone said 6 o'clock. I was
It's
like, oh shit.
It's the modern day of turning the TV on to check the news.
See, but I think even then the news is more curated, right? The news is, can you play that ball, bruh? No.
Or maybe not even news, just like turning the TV on.
Just turning the TV on. And it's the equivalent to turning the TV on and channel changing. You remember the kids who was like,
yes. But the issue is we would turn the TV on in the mornings just to have background noise. Like we'd be doing, we'd be making breakfast. Or like
You're right. When the
maintenance.
24-hour cycle came
Yes.
about,
Now it's like this takes our attention.
But the thing is, you can't just put on social media and have it in the background.
No.
Like it requires you to be actively scrolling and stuff, which is just crazy.
Yeah, so that's why I put a time limit on Instagram, and then I put a downtime on my phone where it shuts down all the apps.
Really?
Yeah, like my phone's basically disabled except for maps, my clock.
At a certain time.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, that's smart.
Because your body can't rest
if it's just always on. Bro, you got all the sleep techniques. You got the brown noise, the turn off the apps.
Was sleep.
Yeah, I think I have a big sleep problem too, and I don't even like. You don't even recognize it. Can you hit it? Ooh, good pass.
No, and sleep, like as I've gotten older, and talking to trainers and things like that, and even like physicians, they're just like, dog, like people underestimate the value of resting.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah. Especially as we get older. Bro, I used to pride myself on not needing sleep. And
Same.
Like if I
still do.
Yeah. I can't do that no more.
No. I'm like, yeah.
And if I have to get shit done, like I'm like, I just stay up all night and make it happen.
Nah, I can't do that.
Yeah. I can't do that.
So yeah, bro.
I realize my mood changes if I only get like 5 hours of sleep or some shit.
Yeah. It's an adjustment with the whole phone, the downtime and the screen time
shit.
But you get used to it, especially when you get on a routine. Because that's the thing right now. I feel like you don't have like a strict routine.
One, I don't have a strict routine. Two, like doing content creation, like really takes you out of any kind of routine. Because you have stuff you want to make, and then you have, you're kind of
there's no clock.
You're looking at there's no clockwork. You're looking at the landscape, so you're having to look at social media in general. And it's kind of taking the fun out of it. So like I'm now, obviously I'm streaming, but I've always streamed. I stream because it's like I'm watching soccer anyway. You know what I mean?
It's not causing.
Yeah, like this is like I might as well, like bring people in who might also be watching soccer. Yo, by the way, anybody who's tapped in, what's up, y'all? Here kicking it, watching soccer with my cousin, and we're big chilling. But yeah, that's more of a like eat, pray, ball is just like ball lifestyle, whatever. This is what I do on Sunday mornings. Also, soccer takes me away from scrolling on my damn phone, to a certain extent. It also puts me on my phone, but I think I just feel like I'm able to filter out a lot of bullshit. Like a lot of social media is just echo chamber type stuff where you're just seeing the same things over and over again, and it's feeding you the things that you like and you believe, right? Damn. So all you're doing is just looking at like a perfectly algorithmically curated feed, never-ending, endless feed of shit you like, and you believe.
Yeah.
And so I like the soccer one because it's like there's like soccer opinions and sports opinions that are kind of like custom to your beliefs. Sure, like I'm getting all the Ronaldo's better than Messi posts and I'm liking them or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's not detrimental like the rest of the shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The shit is detrimental is like political posts or social issues.
Yeah.
There's never enough social issues to
insecurities,
insecure appearances. That one's a big one, right?
Yeah.
Or comparison's sake, right? Mm-hmm. Like, oh shit, they're doing this for Halloween. I want to do this for Halloween. You know what I mean? I think over time that gets to you.
For a big one, I was actually going to do kind of like a somewhat of a mapping app on this. I kind of did actually, but it just talks about how like you said, the whole comparison stuff where people look on social media and you might see a group of your friends getting married or buying homes and all this other shit. And now you feel pressured to advance to that phase of your life so soon.
It's funny that you even said advance. Like, is buying a home an advancement in life in 2025?
So, and to me, it's not. But when I say advance, it's just like, if that's part of like like a milestone. Like,
Yeah.
okay, at some point,
There was a traditional milestone. It used to be the next level.
Right.
Getting married, getting a home, having kids.
And whatever. So the point I was making, I was just like, look, none of this shit is scripted for us. If you don't want to if you don't want to own a home, don't feel like you need
to own a home. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a prime example of that. I spend thousands of dollars a year on, traveling and experiences and things like that. Yes, I could have easily probably purchased a home.
Or at least gotten money put together for a down payment, whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I'm like, that's not what I'm prioritizing right now. And I've had the mental strength to not allow myself to say, oh, damn, I'm not where I need to be.
Right.
I feel like people subconsciously, like, mistaken the life that they think they should have, or they should live. Yeah, with the life that they truly want. It's creating like more confusion. Whereas like having access to what people around the world are doing should maybe create more clarity about you and your life. Right. It's almost creating more confusion because there's too many options now. Right. Whereas like before, you just grew up in a community. Damn, look at Holland. 1-on-1. Is he going to score this? Is he that good? Yes, he's that good. Halfway. 1-0 Man City. What's up, Finn T3K? Score prediction, bro. I have no idea because the way Bournemouth counterattack, this is going to be a game. I think it's going to end 3-2. 3-2 City. We're going to see, though. Or maybe I should say 3-2 Bournemouth. I don't know. But City got there first. Holland going hammer. So, I'm critical of Holland, bro. Like, the man don't touch the ball all game. He's just there to score. But that was impressive. He caught the ball in his own half. Bournemouth up pressing everybody. One touch, one little layoff. Bournemouth not pressing hard enough. And then he just slips out and he's gone. Like they never caught him. That's kind of crazy. Let me see. Count how many steps this dude took from out his own half. But even then, he
just
outran.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He just outran everybody. Boy, Holland. Luciano Falzone, what's happening, bro? In South Africa, the cost of living is also becoming a problem. People aren't buying property anymore. Facts. It's becoming tougher to even think of home ownership as the future because it's like, who wants to buy a home? It's the same thing that's happening in America, by the way. It's really interesting. Obviously, you can still buy homes. You still want to in certain circumstances.
Well, because now it's just like homes have gotten so expensive. You're paying so much for a house that needs work done.
Not only does it need work done, you'll never pay it off.
No.
Like in your lifetime, you're not paying this home off. And you're so just buying it to own property to maybe have an asset.
To have an asset. Oh, damn.
No,
but at this point, yeah, people are just like, "Are you okay with paying rent, paying somebody else's more?" And I'm just like, look, like, as it's like leasing a car. If I lease a car and don't own it, first of all, as soon as I own it, it depreciates by like tremendously.
Even when you lease it, it depreciates. So it's just like, now homes technically don't depreciate, but
like the point I'm making is at least leasing something. If I'm spending money on something that's not mine. If something goes wrong with it, it's also not my responsibility.
Right.
And I can live with that peace of mind.
And the way shit is built nowadays, like they used to build houses, cars, everything to last. The way shit is built nowadays, it's like, well, we're going to have a new model of this thing next year anyway. So, the parts are cheaper. Like owning a car for 20 years, like that's kind of that was the thought process of leasing for me. Like no longer can you just buy a car, you're paying whatever $30,000-$40,000, and now you own it for 20 years of your life, like a significant period in your lifetime. Like
now, I will say I think cars are built better now, but yeah, to your point, like
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think like Mercedes and like have you been in? I mean, shit. When you get in the classic car and you feel how heavy the doors are, or the leather, or whatever.
I think from an engineering standpoint, they might last a little longer.
I don't even know if I believe that. What was the longest car you've ever had? This one you have now?
The one I got now. It hasn't been that long. Bro.
How long has it been? Less than 10 years?
6. Yeah.
Damn.
Now, granted, I'm not driving all around the world.
Exactly.
So
that'll help, but that will help you.
Right.
But the longest car I've ever owned was my high school, the car I had in high school that I then took to college, that I then took to LA.
The Matmobile.
The Matmobile. The original Matmobile, not the Volkswagen, the Mazda, the original Matmobile.
I think I remember that.
It was old. I mean,
do I remember that?
I don't know, actually. Actually, I don't know.
Because remember, I think there was a night when we went out in LA. This was back in.
I mean, it had to be. It was like 2013, 14. I had that car from 2005.
When did you get the Volkswagen?
The Volkswagen I got in 2015, 2016. So that's the thing. I had that car. I had the Matmobile Mazda from 2005 to 2014. Right?
I probably haven't seen the Mazda.
Yeah. So that's almost 10 years I had that car. And look at Holland. And then the Volkswagen I had from 2015 to 2022. Right? So that's 7 years. And then, yeah, I don't know, bro. But also that Mazda was 10 years old when I bought it. So it was lasting 20 years. It's crazy. Finn T3K says, how do I feel about Chelsea's place in the table? Baby, we're back in top 4. I feel great. We're living. We just need a couple teams to just lose. I want Arsenal to start losing too, but we'll wait till April for that. It's usually later in the year that they start taking their L's.
What is the Premier League final?
The last game of the season is May 22nd, I think.
Okay.
Alexa, when's the last game of the Premier League season?
The Premier League season ends on May 24th, 2026.
May 24th.
The final match day features
Okay, that's enough.
Aston Villa as one of the key fixtures. Would you like to know the current Premier League standings?
Nah, we're good.
All right, have a great day.
Yeah, bro. That's why I actually kind of woke up confused in the same kind of vein. And it's weird because, and I've said this to somebody before, but it's almost like I kind of scary manifested it. I was like, as technology grows and as this world keeps shifting, like sports and live events are going to be probably some of the most coveted things, because it's you can't AI sports.
No.
At least not yet. That would be crazy if like AI simulators become like a big thing. People start betting on AI simulators or something like that. That would be crazy. I've thought about that as like a movie idea.
I think that's probably wild.
But as far as we understand it, you know, in terms of human connection, in terms of entertainment, live sports is going to be it. Boy. All right, we've drank all the tea we can. Hot. Let's see how Man City defends set pieces, since that's how everybody's scoring in the Premier League these days. Oh, they don't defend it well, baby.
Oh,
And the American Tyler Adams gets the goal. The guy. When I tell you that was probably the worst keeping, that goalkeeper is 6'7", bro. 6'7". Nah, bro. Donnarumma is trying to complain, bro. You're 6'7". If you don't catch that thing. He hurt my arm. I tried to dive and get it, and he hurt it. This is horrible keeping. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. He's trying to say that they were pulling him or pushing him. I mean, he definitely did pull his arm, but not long enough. Wow. He just set up Tyler for the little goal. One Premier League goal for Tyler Adams.
First one?
Probably. Not. I mean, not ever, but probably this year. Nope.
No.
First goal in English Premier League
Oh wow.
football. Tyler Adams. There it is. Vai fanculo. I told y'all it was going to be a game. I knew it wasn't going to be no Man City 5-0 or something like that. There's a reason Man City's in the mud right now. He said it. Vai fanculo, vai. Vai fanculo. Yeah, he just doesn't do enough, bro. He doesn't do it. Look at the boy. Oh, Jason, over here on the YouTube. What's happening, bro? Long time no see. You must be dead scrolling on shorts. Good to see you, big dog. You got to come kick it one of these days. Damn. Did you see that?
Russian roulette.
Russian roulette. Oh, punkin. Oh, trap. Yeah, we still got Halloween toys. All right. No.
That shit was about to pop.
Mean foul. What's up, people? We are watching Man City Bournemouth right now. Big chillin'. I think Bournemouth taking this game 3-2. Bournemouth. You said, was I Will Smith again this year? Brother, come on now. Traditions never die. Vai fanculo. Which Will Smith character do you think this is? Because this is what your boy was. You can pick him. He was a detective in like 1,000 movies. Like if you want to be a Will Smith character or a Denzel character, all you need is a cop badge. You're in like 5 movies. But yeah, bro. We did Bad Boys. We kept it light this year. This year's been an interesting year. Ooh, good little counterattack. Here comes Doku. Good pass. Doku's finding these crazy passes. What is... Ref. I'm impressed with Doku. Oh, that is a penalty. That's a handball in the box. Oh, no, it hits his knee first. Bad Boys, Bad Boy. Did you guess that before I said it, or did you know it, Jason? Because that's exactly what I was. What were you for Halloween? What were you up to? I know you always in the mix, doing something. Bruh, that's not a handball, bruh. It hit his knee first. Yeah. Man City, you know Man City's falling off when they're asking for cheap-ass goals. It's crazy to see some dynasties die. Ooh. Ooh. Harem scarum. A bit harem scarum for the cherries. Where did that bullet go? It did? What did I ricochet it off of? I haven't played with these in a while. Damn. Shout out my ex-girlfriend. I think we got these and we were running around the house shooting each other and shit was fun. No foul.
Get off of that.
I was trying to play around. What's crazy is she never used to hump. Like this happened within the last year. Isn't that right, puppy? You start humping things like a puppy. What's up, Reluctant Gamer? I'm a Chelsea supporter, big facts. But on this stream, we watch all ball. Today, we just want to see what Man City's looking like. I'm a big Premier League ball watcher, but we watch, really, Champions League is the thing on this stream. It's the Tuesdays and Wednesdays of the days. From the American soccer community. Woo! He is shifty. He's shifty, Doku. He's a baller.
What country is he?
If I guess, huh?
What country is he?
Belgium. Yeah. Reluctant Gamer says, if I can guess what team you support, you donate $10. Okay, bet. Let's do 3 questions then. Let's figure it out in 3 questions. Is your team in Europe? Answer that one first. Let's play a game. 3 guesses. Okay. First guess. Well, no, 3 guesses, but I get 3 hints. Or 3, what do you call those? Hints, right? Is your team in Europe? Yes or no? I'll ask you 3 yes or no hints. Then I should say, where are you from? Why are you looking at me like that, you little baby? You got carpet on your nose. You still got carpet on your nose. Holland again. Bro, Holland is like if he's in the box and the goalie's there. Man City goal. Yeah, Europe. That's the only question I'm going to answer. No. We get 3 hints. I can't just get. You know how many countries there are in Europe with their own leagues? Let's narrow it down. Has your team ever won the Champions League? Holland with another.
Is he on?
Yeah, he's on. Buddy on the left back kept him on. Yeah. But why would you play a high line against him? Baby, stop it. Baby, the French bulldog. Cool out.
Yeah, he's fast for how big he is.
No, he's fast as hell. And he's only 6'4". He looks huge. I mean, I guess that's how I look on the field.
That's how I look.
Right. Exactly. Just a big ass striker.
But that's not. But that would you call that Mbappe speed? No.
I don't know. And they haven't clocked it. They should have his max speed stats.
Because I've seen Mbappe like blow past motherfuckers.
Yes. Facts. Mbappe is the fastest player. He's the fastest player alive. Legitimately. He has to be. But he's got some density to him, and he's quick. He's quick.
He's got speed and bigger body.
Yeah, he's speed and bigger body, which probably makes him look even faster. What a ball, Doku. He missed. You see how tough it is to.
Wow.
Oh. All right, Reluctant Gamer. His team played this weekend, okay? And your team's in Europe, and your team has never won a Champions League. Okay. I need one more hint question to narrow this down.
Well, I would assume every team played this weekend.
Every team did play. I mean, a lot of teams played this weekend. But, some teams are still playing today, so that narrows it down a little bit. Damn, I want to ask him if the team's in the Prem. That would make it easier, but that makes it almost too easy, huh? Hold on, I need one more hint question to ask you, just to get this right. What's a good hint question? Colors, team colors.
No, that's too easy.
But these are yes or no questions. All right, is your team top 3 in your table? Let's do that.
That's too easy.
That's not too easy. There's a million leagues. He could support Galatasaray, and that's in Turkey. And Galatasaray are Turkish league. Turkey. Super League.
So that's
Galatasaray. Yeah, the Super League. Yeah, Galatasaray number 1. Yeah, I think that's a good enough question. Is your team top 3 in your league as of today's standings? He said no, and that's the last hint. All right, bet. So your team is not in the top 3. I'm going to go ahead and say that he supports an English team just by how he asked me who I supported and how we know we're watching Man City. So let's stay in England. And within the Premier League, your team's not top 3, so no Arsenal, City, or Liverpool. Watch this nigga do Chelsea. I would have said Arsenal. I don't know. He's not a Chelsea supporter. Doku is madness. And does this man have a hat trick? No, Paulo. You're a Man United supporter, reluctant gamer. You're a man. Oh, no. I'm tripping. No Champions League. I'm tripping.
We're just sitting here watching the
Tottenham. You're a
Man
Tottenham
City.
supporter. That's it. We smacked y'all yesterday. You're at Spurs. That was such a bad guess. After all of that, I said Man United. You're a Spurs supporter. Tell me I'm right. Send me $10 super chat. Semenyo. He's coming to Chelsea next year. How old is Semenyo from Bournemouth?
Antoine Semenyo from Bournemouth is 25 years old.
Damn. Too old to be brought to Chelsea, apparently. Oh, yikes. He said, not Tottenham. There's no way, bro. There's no way. All right, let's see what else. You said, guess who you support? Crystal Palace. No. I don't think I've gotten a Crystal Palace supporter on here ever. Not Sunderland. You don't feel like that. Let me see. Could be Leeds. Could be Brighton. Could be. I should have asked you if your team won this week. That's what I should have asked you instead of if your team's top 3. You're not going to be a Wolves supporter. Fulham. Let's try Fulham. You're a Fulham supporter. Gotta be. Yeah, it was a great goal save. Dude, I haven't seen Ryan Cherky all day. What does he do in this team? That's a wild, not Fulham, not Tottenham. All right, let's see. It shouldn't have been. Fulham was a bad guess. Give me that hint. We're definitely in the Premier League, right? It would be wild if I'm guessing around non-Premier League teams. What is wrong with? We are in the Premier League. All right, facts. Okay, let me figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry. You played already. You're in the Premier League. Who played today? Oh, you're a Geordie. You're a Geordie, for sure. 1,000%. You're a Geordie. You guys played already. You guys lost to West Ham this morning. You have to be. Please say you're a Geordie. I love Geordies, by the way. We love Newcastle. I don't know if you've seen my vlog, but I got a vlog on Newcastle going to when you guys won the Champions League. I think it's got to be. You got to be a Newcastle supporter. What a ball from Semenyo. Overlap. It's sloppy this game, but this game is so sloppy, but it's also so intricate. West Ham, damn. Shit. I don't think I've talked to a West Ham supporter. Bubbles. Nearly. West Ham of all teams. That's crazy. I don't think I was. That's crazy. Well, good win today, yo. Big dub. You guys have been in the mud all year, and now things might be turning around. Did you hire a new manager? I can't even remember what happened in West Ham. But that's a big win against against Newcastle. Souček with the 90th minute goal. Lucas Paqueta, I see you. Damn, that's crazy. Missed out on $10. I was being lazy, though. Do you have a new manager? Who's West Ham's manager right now? Nuno Espirito. That's right. You guys do have a new manager. That's funny. Funny. And the whole team was balling. Somerville was balling, apparently. Jared Bowen still there at West Ham. Not a bad squad. Well, bro, welcome. I don't get a lot of West Ham supporters on here. We are big chillin'. We're in the United States, in Los Angeles. And I do these streams just to show people that, one, I do these, I do soccer content creation, but I do the live stream specifically because we get up and we watch soccer, football in the morning, and we talk to people all around the world. So it's a good time. Chartich, where were you yesterday, bro? We had a good game. Nobody likes to watch Chelsea with me anymore. What's up? I was just guessing Reluctant Gamers, the team he supports. That was a good little guessing game. I was close. I couldn't make yesterday's stream because I was at Hampton for the St. Mirren game. Okay. And how did St. Mirren do yesterday? St. Mirren made the cup final. You beat Motherwell 4-1. All right, well, shoot. Then now we have to watch the cup final. Who is St. Mirren playing? You hit 1K subs yesterday? That's fire. Congratulations. Now it's time for a face reveal. Come here, puppy. Come here. Snatch you up. Yo. Baby the French Bully says congrats on 1K. What is that? You smell that? What's on you, cuz? You got Celtic. They beat Rangers. Man, Lindsay Lohan, man. When Lindsay plays Lohan in the semifinal, they get St. Mirren in the final. It's on the December 14th. Okay. We'll see. I do get SPFL stuff on my dodgy box, so let me double check. Wait, you said face reveal after 900 subs, I want to say. That was your first thing. You got to do a face reveal soon. Antonio did a face reveal.
Did you guess his club?
Bro, I guess his club played. I was that close.
Who was his club?
His club is West Ham, who beat Newcastle this morning. That was pretty good. Pretty good guesses with 4 hints, nondescript hints. You know, I thought this was going to be game of the weekend, and it's not a bad game, but it's actually boring, kind of. I'm going to need Bournemouth to turn up a little bit, put City under some pressure. Charles, I'm sure you said that. I want to say you actually said it after 500 subs. You do a face reveal, and then you like switched it to 900. Now you're at 1K. There's no excuse. St. Mirren is greater than West Ham. Only a St. Mirren fan would say that. I'm playing. Charles, you guys celebrate Halloween in Scotland? Happy Halloween. Yeah, broken that. Oh. Hold on. Let's reload. Play Russian roulette. Dead. Dead on arrival. DOA. That was actually crazy. What about now? Dead again. Halloween in Ridgeland in Scotland and Ireland. Is that true? I don't know either. Have we learned something new? Alexa, where did Halloween originate? Let's see if my AI is as smart as you, Jordan.
Halloween formed in Detroit, Michigan, United States.
That ain't
However,
true.
its roots trace back to ancient times. The holiday originated from the Celtic festival of Samhain, celebrated in Ireland, northern France, and the United Kingdom.
Hey.
Samhain marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, a time when the boundary between the living and the dead was believed to blur. To ward off spirits, people lit bonfires and wore costumes. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III designated November 1st as All Saints' Day, with the evening before becoming All Hallows' Eve, eventually shortened to Halloween.
All right. That feels right.
It feels right, except that Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit? Wasn't Detroit where Salem? Where's Salem, Massachusetts? I'm tripping.
Yeah, that's Massachusetts.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what that Detroit, Michigan thing was, but yes, Chartits.
Well done.
Search it up. Well done. I don't know. That's not Scotland though. They said the Celtic from Ireland, but I'll give it to you. In the UK. So what were you for Halloween then? And what day do you celebrate it? I guess if All Saints Day was yesterday, then the day before it would have been Hallows Eve. See, that's why we do these streams, man. I don't know why I keep playing with this game. Halftime, people. Search it up, he says. Search it up. Yeah, you gotta show us your Halloween costume as a face reveal. So when do you think you'll get another car?
I'm financing mine now.
Right. So once you finish financing, you've had it for 6 years. You're still financing it?
Because I leased it for
The first 3.
4,
Damn, a 4-year lease. That's a long time.
but it was less expensive for me to finance it.
For you to finance or for you to lease it?
For me to
Originally.
lease a new car.
Right, then to lease a new car. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it always is. That's what they do.
yeah,
They make it worth your while. You've already had the car.
yeah.
You might as well stay in it.
So I'm like, all right, if I could just keep this,
Keep the same ship rolling.
yeah, then I can have it for at least another 10 years.
That's what I'm wondering. Do you think you can have that car for 10 years? Have you ever had like oil change problems or anything like that?
No issues. But I try to make sure that I do that stuff timely, just so
Okay.
nothing goes wrong with it.
Yeah.
Like oil changes, battery replacements, like all that kind of stuff's kind of inevitable. Like you have to do it at some point.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to have leased a new car. Which I still might. I might, sell this, turn it in, or whatever.
It's a weird thing. Lease is so on the cusp. It still makes sense to finance,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make sense to own. It's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
But it makes sense to lease, but the lease rules are stupid. Like a lease to own would make sense. Right? So if you pay the
That's what I was doing.
the money you pay
Yeah.
over the course of the 3 or 4 years you have the car
Mm-hmm.
go into the price of the car.
That's what I'm doing, or that's what I did. So I was leasing it, and then when my lease ended, they were like, "All right, well, do you just want to keep it?"
Right.
And I'm like, well, I already paid half of it.
Right. Right. But no. I don't. But it wasn't towards the price of the car. It was you paid the lease, and when you ended there, to keep it, you have to pay the car. But the car had depreciated, and so you're just paying the depreciated value of the car.
The lease payment was toward the total price of the car. So if the car was $50,000,
Yeah.
and I was paying
$500 a month for
exactly
4
for
years.
4 years, what's that? $20,000? No, that's like 30 almost.
It's 500. What's 5 times 12? 50, 60. So that's 60. That's $6,000. All right.
$500 a month.
500 a month times 12 is 6,000 a year.
Right.
Times
for 4 years.
6, 12,
24,
18, 24.
24, yeah, about 24K.
24K.
So
And then you have to pay the rest of the car, which should be like 30 something K.
So let's say if the car was $40,000. Boom. For the car to be fully paid off, I owe $16,000.
That's how I thought leasing does work. But
It
I feel
does.
like you're paying the depreciated full price.
No, that's how it works. Because when your lease ends, you can give that car up, and then what happens is so when you give it back to the dealership's like, okay, there's $16,000 left on this car, but we're gonna resell it
Right.
for
$30,000
Right.
or whatever.
and that's how they make their money on it.
Right.
Or I can say, you know what, there's only $16,000 left on this. I'll just lease
Are you
to
sure
own.
though? So you're only you're financing the 16,000 or the whatever it is, like the
And so now I'm just paying a monthly
fee for the
I'm paying a monthly
finance
finance
Yeah.
to
to pay off the
the
car.
bank that bought the car,
Right.
essentially.
Which is probably their bank.
Yeah.
Unless, did you get a loan? No. Or you got a loan from them. You got a loan from the
Yes.
dealership. So it's their bank.
Yes.
See, that's how I thought leasing worked. But mine was I paid for the lease. That's the 3-year period. And then they go, hey, do you want to buy this car? And it's still the same car, but cars depreciate so much that you're paying the full price of the car minus the depreciated value. So if my car was 100,000 in 2022, when I gave it back in 2025, it had depreciated to $40,000, and so they wanted me to pay that. And over the course of my lease, I had paid $50,000. So it actually adds up. It kind of technically adds up.
That's probably how it works if I were to trade it. If I were to give the car back, right? Because there's no saying if the car's under my name and I've already spent 20 grand on it. They're like, all right, well, this has been your car since it was first driven off the lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you can either pay the remaining 16K, or if you give it back to us, we'll just resell it for what the depreciated value is, which is not 16K. It's probably like
30K.
Right.
But that's what I think. That's what I think they're doing.
No,
Because why would they allow you to just pay off the car? If they would sell it for 30K anyway, why wouldn't they sell it to you for 30K?
Because it's the same way as like leasing an apartment, right?
But
Like
but you're not paying towards the
right.
You're not paying towards the mortgage.
Correct. But think of it this way: if I'm leasing an apartment for 12 grand, I'm sorry, for $1,200 a month, right? And then my lease ends, I can renew it. But if I don't, they're like, all right, well, we're gonna get the fuck out of here, and we're gonna relist this property.
Yeah.
For 15K.
Right, but that's different because you can't legally increase rent by too much.
Right.
So if you're already renting at a level, they can only increase you this much. Whereas if you leave and it's a new renter, they can increase it.
It was a bad example, but the point it was a bad example. But the point I'm making is that the owner, like, which in this case is let's say the bank or the dealership or whatever, right? If I give that car back,
yeah,
they'll sell it at its depreciated value. Instead, if I lease to own, they're like, all right,
right. But
did
you have to select lease to own? Like, was it a specific lease to own program?
I can't.
Because I thought all leases were like that, where you pay an amount. But no, I know now that for sure it's not.
Well,
and that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if you think you're paying the remainder, but you're actually paying the full price depreciated.
Full price. Here's why: is because I look at my remaining balance till my car is paid off.
Yeah.
And I probably only have like maybe 12 grand left.
And how long have you been paying off for
this
year?
I just financed it. Like, I got the car in 2019, leased it for 4 years. So was that 23? I just financed it
19
like 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
2019. Yeah. I would. Well, it's too late now.
So my car will be paid off in probably like 3 or 4 years.
Damn.
If I'm doing my math right. I'm kind of.
That sounds like a lot of math. That sounds like 10 years of payments. 4-year lease plus another 2. And then
but it depends on like, because your monthly payments depend on credit, like how much down payment you have.
The APR is the biggest one.
Right.
Percentage 2 years ago for 2023. Yeah, that one's a tough one.
So my car will probably be paid off in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. It should be.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's going on with my camera? Over here.
And shit, if I keep it in good shape, I could probably sell it. Maybe sell it for like 10, 12 grand or whatever. And then just put that on a down payment for a lease.
For another lease, right.
Right.
I don't know. I got really surprised when they did my lease. They did my lease, and they were basically like, I was like, all right, well, I've already paid $50,000 on the car. Oh, you know what? Hold on.
7 for the fig. Okay, that's what Shorty's gonna be on. Oh, there's a
Charger said, you know what I already went with as a hint. He's an Irish goat, Scottish goat. Killian Phillips. No, he's the Irish goat. If you want, I can cook up a playlist for you. Hello. What's happening, Chartits? Wait, are we still here? I don't know what's going on with my technology. All right, let's see. We're in the house. We're charging. We're loading. I know it says we're at the 61st minute. Ignore that. You're doing what in Fig today?
So
Brunch?
My reporter friend, she's gonna be posted up on like 7th Street in Figueroa.
In Figueroa at the thing. Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like there's some shit over here. So in the morning I'll probably just call a Waymo to like this Chick-fil-A at the Wilshire Grand Center or something like that because she'll be right over here.
Okay. I got to start getting crazy views because I need that cash. Man, let me tell you, Chartich, from my understanding of YouTube, it helps. I mean, you get money, but it's I don't know, bro. It's not about the cash for YouTube, man. YouTube, you can get paid, you can make a living, but don't do it for the cash. Do it for the love. Desmond, what's happening? He said, how come you're not outside in the sunshine? It's becoming a little more sunny outside. It didn't start that way when this game started. I don't know why the clock is still running. We're going to have to do one of them sunshine games someday soon. Maybe it'll be St. Mirren game cup match in December, but we got a lot more streams to go until then.
What time did the sun rise this morning?
I mean, it rose early. It was like 5 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. This man.
Perfect.
This is wild. So big baseball. The Dodgers won over here in LA, so people are going crazy. It's better than nothing. I need it for the CapCut Pro. CapCut Pro is tough. So you've been doing your edits not even on the free version of CapCut. That's dope. That sounds so good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm low-key full from last night, bro. You need to watch that. It's better than nothing. I need to watch what? Apologies in advance because you'll be at the game. Oh, okay. I need to watch the St. Mirren game. Okay. Bet. Why is the timer still clicking, guys? Man's looking up the Dodger route. So the Dodgers won usually in America when there's obviously it's not just America. Usually, there's a parade. There's going to be a parade that everybody's excited about. Come here. I like that it's only 9 a.m. What you trying to get into today? Yeah, you.
One of my boys might pull up for a minute.
This man just inviting randos over.
Because he's driving back to San Jose. But I told him, I was like, if you want to go get brunch somewhere or whatever, we can go.
You're like, I mean, we could go get brunch or something too. All right, y'all. We're gonna get to the second half. I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna take away this graph. Actually, no, I'm not. Chartich is giving me a rundown on St. Mirren going ham on Motherwell. Dude, I don't know what's going on my views. We used to get people in here talking shit. Are people just not watching the Premier League anymore? Are they over the Eat, Pray, Ball stream? What do you think, Chartits? How do we get more people in the chat?
What do you call them?
Ballers?
Chartits.
Oh, his name is Chartits. Oh, that's the user name. It's actually Char Edits, but I shortened him. All right, Charters. We need some, as we get into the second half, we need some lore. Tell me what's happening with the chicks at school, man. St. Mirren streams are needed. That's what'll get the people back in here. Well, you know, we do have a lot of Scottish folks who pop into the stream, so it's probably not a bad idea.
Do you have a cooler?
Mm-hmm. It's like a little, like a medium-sized cooler.
Yeah.
But it's like the plastic one. It's not like a bag cooler.
That's fine.
It's like a big plastic one.
Yeah, I'm thinking I probably throw some
Get
drinks in
beers
there.
and those.
Yeah. Get an anti-gravity chair. If you want it.
I'm just like, so, and then you just sit there.
You never been
I'm
to a
just like-
parade?
I've been to a parade, but I've never been early to a parade. Usually, like, and I've never just sat. You know, like there are people. I'm trying to think of like what.
No, like the energy's there. Like you chat, you talk, you chat to people. Like people are.
They're like,
cheering and
oh, Yamamoto.
Yeah,
is-"
like news reporters and shit like that are walking around.
Right.
Like it's not like you're just there waiting.
You're just
for something to
there
happen.
waiting for the parade.
No, it's in it.
Energy. Charter says, I was playing football and one of them was through on goal and I tackled her because she fell flat on her face. And I said, get the fuck up, Neymar. And everyone started laughing. He's got away with the ladies. Glad to see you and the girls are still doing well. Get the fuck up, Neymar. That's how I imagine your voice is, Charted. Energy. All right, we're lined up with the timing. All right, Charted. Holler at us. We're chilling, watching Man City. Though I'm kind of bored. Who'd have thought watching Man City would have been so boring? Not I. Barcelona's playing Elche and they already scored. Yeah, bro. Like sports are starting to like. It's like maybe there's too many sports.
It does get overwhelming. Like
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed by the World Series alone.
But the World Series was a good series.
It was a
This is
great
like one of the best series in
But that's
baseball.
what
So
made
you
it-
were overwhelmed by being a fan, like
Yes.
by. Wow.
Yeah, just from the back and forth, the intensity, everyone blowing my phone up about it, talking shit. Oh,
Yeah.
It was overwhelming.
I feel like then I don't think I'm overwhelmed. I feel like I'm burnt out.
Probably.
Like I'm burnt out watching soccer for sure. I'm
But
burnt
also-
out watching
All right,
basketball.
let me ask you a question.
Mm.
Do you think watching soccer from a non-fan perspective, as in like
trying to like stream and
do all the shit, like if you're just not enjoying the match?
no, because I'm burnt out with basketball and I don't stream basketball.
Yeah, basketball
I don't-
just started.
And basketball just started. Exactly. Like I feel like I'm just sports burnt out. Like I'm usually sports gives you something to look forward to, but
There is a lot going on.
it's almost like, yeah, if you're trying to look too forward, wow, good attempt.
I mean, because think about it. Yeah,
Every
this is
morning
your
I'm waking
traditional-
up.
This is your traditional.
This is my traditional. Saturdays and
Every
Sundays
now
we're up in the morning.
Yeah,
watching.
every now and then you'll tap into a basketball game. I feel like
Yeah. Actually, no. I think, especially this time of year, but like it's almost the way the week works. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is well, no, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is soccer.
Yeah.
And then Monday, I'll probably do Sunday football. That's what I've tapped back into. And maybe I'm burnt out because of that. Like I'm watching American football. I'm trying to watch the Falcons.
See, I
And-
only watch football because I don't have any football streaming services. So
Right.
I only watch football if it's on like
Fox or
ESPN.
ESPN,
And
yeah.
ESPN barely.
Which is ESPN is Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
ESPN's Monday Night Football. Yeah, right. So Mondays I'll watch football.
And if I do watch football, I'm probably out like on a Sunday. The weather's nice. I'm out at
Yeah,
a bar,
you're
so
not
like,
watching. You're like
I'm just
you're
enjoying the atmosphere.
enjoying the atmosphere. And maybe that's the thing. I just haven't been in the atmosphere enough. I've just been at home watching too much.
Kind of caved in.
But then, like you said, but then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is all basketball.
Yeah.
Often Fridays too now.
Yeah, I don't get overwhelmed by basketball because that's my shit. But the World Series to me has been overwhelming. I haven't been watching a lot of football.
I'm just talking about burnt out. Like even last night, we were watching.
Yeah.
And them games were kind of bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. And was that NBA Cup too? No.
Yeah. The only exciting game really was the Lakers one.
Right. The Lakers. Exactly. So the Lakers, I haven't gotten burnt out by. It's just fun to, especially because they're, and that's the same thing with Chelsea. I haven't gotten burnt out by Chelsea because there's so many injuries. Like I'm just trying to, and also those are my teams, right?
Yeah.
But I'm watching Man City, Bournemouth right now, and these are two of the top teams in the league. This is bullshit. Yesterday, Mavs and Pistons.
The game was boring.
Game was boring as fuck, and we didn't even end up watching it. But that was because the Dodgers got interesting.
And I feel like I have contributed to you watching the Dodgers all week.
Bro, I don't even watch baseball,
Yeah.
so adding the Dodgers to it.
But now you see how crazy that shit is.
Oh no, I mean like baseball is fun. I think my issue with baseball is like there's just way too many games.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what I'm watching here.
Folks don't really care about it until playoffs come.
And
Because playoff baseball is like insane.
Playoff baseball is crazy. I mean, this was crazy.
Yeah.
Like this Dodgers series.
Yeah.
Reluctant Gamer said, "Bro, I'm actually a Newcastle fan." Oh, he's a liar. He's a liar, and I guessed it. Send me my $10, bruv. Yo, Reluctant Gamer, have you seen my my vlog? It's on my channel. Go check it out. It's on my channel. It's about it's me going to Newcastle and seeing you guys play at St. James. One of the actually probably the best game I've ever been to live in my life. It was great. Well, maybe not the best game, but the best atmosphere for sure. One of the best games. Y'all smack PSG. I don't even know if I want to work in sports anymore. That's like how burnt out I feel. But maybe I wouldn't feel burnt out if I was working in it. Damn, Doku.
Or if you weren't working in
Exactly. I don't know.
it. Like if you were just a fan.
If I was working at the DMV and coming home and drinking my beer and watching sports, would I be fine with that?
DMV is crazy.
Yo, I need a job, y'all. I need y'all to help me find one. That's probably what I'm gonna update my channel to. Eat, pray, get a job.
Eat, pray, work.
Eat, pray, work. See, that doesn't stop, you munchkin. Stop humping. Stop humping. What a ball. Goal. Oh, what a save. You should have scored. Oh, man. That should have been a goal, bro. Reluctant, appreciate it. That's the dog, baby, the French bulldog. She's the best. The best companion a guy could ever have. For real, for real. Oh, man. We were just talking about being burnt out from watching sports. And it's like, it's true and not true at the same time. Like, it's like I can't look away. But what a ball, Tavernier. Bournemouth are real intricate. Come here, puppy. There she is. There she is. Come here. Come here, stinker. Come here. Oh, I love when I call you and you come running like a good dog. Yes. 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 You should see how she's looking at me. Check this. Look at the camera the way you're looking at me. Yo, they say sometimes your dog starts to look like you. Something like that. Something like that. Oh, look, Ryan Cherky. This is the first time I've seen him all game. Man is faded. You know what we might have to do today? Because we didn't do it on Friday. We might have to line up some FIFA. Throw FIFA on the live stream and have some fun doing that. Man, could Manny City? I should have went and played this morning, man. That's probably what it is. Damn, do we think this is a significant injury? The way the he's getting up, Jimenez. He's fine. We're not throwing on Evan Nielsen. Crazy. Oh, snap. My devices are dying. Let's plug this in here. Whoa. Come on back, y'all. What a goal from O'Reilly. Patience. 3-1. Man City running away with this. Tough, Bournemouth. Yikes. Sometimes you just need to throw players on, man. Some people just adjust to the game. I think that's what Pep is learning. There's some players that are probably just good, like Oscar Bob and those, but big time changes for Bournemouth. Patrick Kluivert coming on. We know his legacy. Three 3-1, bro. This is craziness. Is this game over? What's crazy is I don't think City are playing particularly well. I think some of their individuals are yeah, City shouldn't be losing to Villa for sure. But maybe it's just a lot more competitive in the Prem because no team is just amazingly dominant. It's like City don't even look amazingly dominant in this game, but they got great goals. Bournemouth definitely better than Villa, for sure. So it just really depends on how City shows up and how Bournemouth shows up. Like Bournemouth deserve another goal at least. It should be at least 3-2 right now. Real Madrid versus Liverpool at Anfield. What's my prediction? Yeah, that's going to be good. Champions League is finally coming back. I think Madrid are going to beat Liverpool. I think it's going to be 2 or 3-1. That's going to be a fun game because no team plays defense. Maybe it should be even more goals. Maybe it should be 4-3, but we'll see. PSG Bayern in Paris. Bayern's on a roll, man. Bayern's on a roll. That should be a fun one. I think I think those are the games Luis Enrique really is up for. So I think Paris is going to beat Bayern, to be honest. But Bayern are absolutely balling. So hella good midweek games this week. We got another one. There's another matchup this week too. But I appreciate those questions. Those are what is it? You lot play the Athletic Bilbao. There's another game. Oh, it was City versus Dortmund. I think City versus Dortmund was the one I was thinking about. That should be okay. Marseille Atalanta should be okay too. But yeah, the big games of the day are definitely Real Madrid. Not of the day, of the week for Champions League. Real Madrid versus Liverpool at the Bernabeu. That'll be interesting. Or no, I'm sorry, at Anfield. Leighton, what's happening, bro? Reluctant gamer, you agree with both predictions? You agree with Paris beating Bayern and Madrid beating Liverpool? We're gonna see. Leighton said, "I can't wait for Liverpool versus Madrid." Yeah, I think that's what everybody's excited about. Yikes. Newcastle sucks. I don't know what's up with Newcastle right now, man. Obviously, some injuries, but still got key players. Can't blame losing Isak. Woltemade is doing more than Isak has done this year. Though he was a big part of your offense last year, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Man City is balling. Only Wissa injured. Yeah, no excuses. Yeah, I don't know what's up with y'all. I have no idea. I don't know what Eddie Howe's doing over there. It was a weird summer, though. I will say that. Leighton says he's going to predict 2-1, 2-1 to Liverpool. Okay. Ooh. And for Paris, you're going to say Paris take it 2-1. Yeah, I think they're going to be a lot more goals in the Liverpool Real Madrid game. I just don't know how it'll shake out. It might not be that. I think it'll be at least like 3-2, maybe even more, maybe like 4-2. And I think Madrid are just more powerful from their attack. Both teams defensively are not in shambles, but it's pretty it's pretty dreary. I don't know what Xavi Alonso, but then again, even though Madrid's attack is so nasty, I don't trust Xavi Alonso as coach of that team, of that Madrid side. Like they should be so much more powerful with the players they have than they are. Basing on which I said Liverpool versus Madrid, I'm gonna go for 4-3. More goals, Leighton. I just see it, man. Mbappe versus like Konate and them boys, like he's definitely gonna get his. The question is Isak starting or Ekitike? My bad, y'all. Xabi did win win the Bundesliga with Bayern Leverkusen. No, I mean it's like Xabi is a good coach. I just don't think, there's a difference, and I noticed this with Thomas Tuchel too. With him coaching PSG versus coaching Chelsea. I mean, great coach. Tuchel is definitely a great coach. I don't know about Xabi Alonso. I can't say great yet, but definitely did really well going almost undefeated with Leverkusen. But the thing about those type of coaches is it's different when you're coaching the best teams in the world with the best players in the world and all the money. It's like you have to understand how to manage players as opposed to managing a system, right? When you're playing with players, when you're playing with like players who are just great, who are world beaters, like Mbappe, you don't tell Mbappe what to do. You know what I mean? Like you just put Mbappe in a position where he can do what he does at the highest level, right? That's what Jose Mourinho did with Cristiano Ronaldo when he came to Real Madrid. But when you have, highly tactical coaches like Pep Guardiola and Enzo Maresca, I think Xabi Alonso is in that realm where he has strict rules for how players kind of fit in their team. And obviously, Xabi Alonso is a product of Pep, right? He played with Pep in Bayern for years. That he brings that game to it. And let's remember, Pep did a lot of great things with Man City, did a lot of great things with Barcelona. I mean, he did great things with Bayern too, but Pep took a team in Bayern who had already won the treble, including the Champions League, and he could never win the Champions League again with that team. And that was like a super team. And it's just because sometimes you just got to like give players the freedom to be themselves, A penalty gets saved for Real Madrid. Do I play FC 26? I do. As a matter of fact, we might need to tap in. Yeah, we might need to line that up. We might line that up after this game, to be honest. I think this game is over too, really. How the mighty have fallen. Reinders was a starter on this team. Now he's sitting. How about that? How do you feel now? You flying? Look at this dog. Savinho coming on, Doku going off. Damn, now Doku's off the field. I don't even know if I want to watch this game anymore. Savinho. Desmond said, am I watching Milan v Roma next? So here's the thing, and it's crazy because I felt like Milan already played Roma. That was Inter, though. But no, the game of the day was supposed to be this sleeper, which was Man City Bournemouth. We're not gonna watch Milan Roma on stream, but if we bring FIFA in this thing, damn. If we bring FIFA in this thing, I will have it up on stream. We might need to do that. You trying to do that? FIFA for an hour?
An hour?
FIFA stream. An hour, that's like 2 games, like 3 games. FIFA is long as hell. Hey, stop scratching the carpet. That's right. We also have Man City Liverpool next week. So this week for Champions League, we have Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Then we have Paris versus Bayern Munich. And then we have Liverpool City. We got some games coming up. How is Thomas Tuchel doing with England? I mean, shit. I think he's undefeated. I think he's doing really well with England. I still think there's like a weird thing about England. England just have too many players, but I do think Tuchel's tactics probably suit England because there's no English player who is just give me the ball and let me do my thing. You know, there's no Mbappe's on England, so them tactics might work out. Sometimes they haven't looked great. Like they've played like I want to say it was Andorra or something, and it was like, bro, y'all beat them like 2-1 or something. It was crazy. But other teams, they've smacked them, so it's been good. Leighton says, I'm scared about Mbappe because he's been on a roll this season. Yeah, Mbappe's not playing. Mbappe's like, I'm about to get mines. Desmond Clinton says, Dodgers World Series back-to-back. That's what my cousin's on right now. He's got his Dodger blue. Big living. I didn't realize that nobody does back-to-back World Series.
No,
I thought the Astros did it.
no.
But yeah,
Nobody did it since the Yankees.
since
And
the
that was
Yankees
like,
in the 90s,
Yeah.
1995. And then it said before that it was, what did it say? It was Cleveland? No, not Cleveland.
I don't know.
It was some other team. But they did it in the 70s. So it's just not, maybe it was Chicago. No, it wasn't Chicago either. But
It's
yeah.
just because there are so many games, the probability is
Ooh. Erling Haaland. Yeah, the probability of getting back.
very slim, and it's controversial because people always talk like, okay, which sport is easiest to win a championship? And
What do you think? Wow, that is to like in terms of like back-to-backs and shit like that, right?
or just in general? And you would think the like American football would be easiest. Like there are fewer games
Mm-hmm.
and there's not as many players like basketball and baseball being shifted around from season to season.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like,
However,
so it's
I
like,
think the fewer games hurt football. Like you can't play more games, but the fact that you get to be in a series in basketball. Imagine if basketball playoffs were single
one
game
and done.
eliminations.
yes, I agreed with
That would be crazy.
I agreed with that.
You would never get the same team winning.
So
I don't
I
think.
think
Well,
it's-
maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe.
but
I think the reason it's 7 games is because basketball is so back and forth
right.
that you need, you need to win.
And it's just so, like, from what you saw, even just by this week alone, baseball is so unpredictable.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Right. It's not just he throws fast, he hits fast. Let's see who's better.
Right.
You know,
It's like
it's
luck,
like-
timing, everything.
timing.
And speaking of timing, it's really the only sport that ain't got no damn clock.
Right.
So niggas can just be out
They're
there
just out there for hours.
hours.
You know, sitting there like, I hope he hits this one. You know, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like you think bases loaded, boom, 1 out. We should for sure score, right? Wrong.
yeah,
Like
yeah. That's
on to
another
the
thing.
next.
Well, that was what it was. They
Yes,
had
exactly.
the Blue Jays had bases loaded, and they got that double out. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Desmond says, "Tears for the Blue Jays." Big facts. Tears for the boys.
But like you would think, like, let's say in
Soccer,
obviously anything could happen in the next 15 minutes.
100%.
But
And it takes less than 60 seconds to score a goal. in
Right.
soccer.
but just the likelihood
Right.
is very slim for Bournemouth to score
2
3
goals
goals.
or 3 goals, right, to win this game
in the next 15
in the
minutes.
next 12 minutes.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That is true. Those stranger
Versus if
things.
this is a
about-
baseball score right now, and you're in like
The
12
last
minutes left in
inning?
the game is equivalent to like the 8th inning.
last inning. Not even just the last inning.
Probably either way.
Well, maybe yeah. I get what you're saying.
Either way.
You only have a few more attempts left.
And so the percentage, if the Dodgers were Bournemouth
Mm-hmm.
and the Blue Jays were Man City, the percentage of the Dodgers winning this game right now is probably like 12%.
Yeah.
And then a blink of an eye,
It just shifts.
your season's over.
But it's crazy because only in baseball and American football is there offense and then defense.
Yeah.
Versus here, it's and in basketball and soccer is
You both.
you're playing offense and defense. It doesn't matter. It's not like, oh, you have the defensive side of the ball. And so, like you said, like in one inning, you could score 5 runs, and the game is over.
But what makes baseball even crazier is that at least in football, you can score on defense. You can score on special teams.
You can't score in baseball on defense. That's
No,
crazy.
it's like you got to do your
gotta
job defensively.
which is like volleyball. You gotta get back on the serving point. You gotta get back on offense technically to score.
Or like tennis.
Or tennis, same thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, no. Tennis you can score on.
You can score
on defense. Like volleyball, you can't score if you're. Well, is that true? Actually,
No, you could score if you're not serving, but then but it's a volley. You know what I mean? So
right.
you're not on
It's
offense or defense.
Yeah, it's a rally. You're right. No. Baseball is unique.
Is strictly like, all right, we have to defend.
You have to defend, and you defend so you get an opportunity to score.
Correct.
Or to play offense to then score.
Correct, and that's what makes it even crazier. You could be on defense for like a good 45 minutes, and niggas is just racking up the score on you.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's interesting too.
I mean, I don't think there's it's hard to compare. I don't think there's a single sport where it's like, yeah, it's easy to win a championship.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, I do think historically the NFL is the least resistant path because of the fact that if you just look at the teams that have been at the top of the league, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Eagles.
Right. They stay at the top of the league every year for an extended period of time, even if they don't win the Super Bowl. But how many back-to-back Super Bowl champs have you seen outside of the Chiefs and the Patriots? I think before them, I can't think of any other team that did. The Eagles repeat? No. They went once and they won, and then they went back, they lost, and then they went back again.
It could be basketball is probably the sport where we see a lot of
repeats. Yeah. Like three-peat is a thing in basketball. Like getting 2 is not even that big of a deal. Getting the three-peat is the thing in basketball.
Yeah.
Whereas getting a three-peat in football is nuts.
Yeah. It could be basketball.
Yeah, I think basketball is probably the easiest. Damn, this just broke the damn score board.
But then at the same time, over the last 7 years, we've had a different NBA champion.
That's true too. That's really true.
But historically, yes, basketball has seen more
repeat champions easily. Like you can be a dynasty.
Right.
Do you think we're going to see a repeat this year? Probably not.
Who won last year?
OKC.
Maybe.
Right. OKC been trying to prove themselves, but who else are we looking at? Houston, Dallas. Who on the East Coast? Maybe the Lakers.
Houston,
who's on the East Coast?
New York. The Knicks.
New York look good. Boston don't look that good.
Yeah. The Knicks, I think, are running away with the East, unless Philly somehow gets it together.
Philly not getting it together. But the West is crazy.
Yeah. Maybe Milwaukee.
Desmond says, and Donnie Iraola is a top coach. He won't be at Bournemouth for much longer. I wonder where he'll go. United? He looks like he knows what he's doing, though.
Like you think he's going to go to a better club?
Iraola, yeah.
More organised, they could have been more pragmatic in the way that they played. I think at times as well, the way that they press, you've got to do it in an organised fashion and a manner where your centre halves and your back four are happy for you to do that press. So,
yeah, this game is OVO. OVO. Which sport would you rather, if you could pick any sport to be?
Oh, damn, we didn't even think about
Hockey. How hard it is.
Oh
to
yeah, hockey's got to be tough.
If I could pick any sport, what?
If you could pick any sport to win a championship in, what sport would you pick? This is including Olympic sports.
I would say, based on my knowledge of all those sports around, I would want to be a World Cup champion.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's real.
That's
the biggest champion.
That's
an easy one.
Right. Unless like besides maybe a gold medalist,
Right.
But I'm talking about in like not basketball.
Right. No, it's got to be in track.
Something like that. Outside of being a gold medalist in one of those sports, a World Cup champion, I think.
And I think even a World Cup champion's probably. No, you're right. Gold medalist. The thing with gold medalists is there's typically other gold medalists in your sport, maybe not in your specific heat, but like.
But that proves that you are. But remember, every gold medal is. You might have multiple gold medalists in that sport, but there's one particular like
category.
Event.
Yeah, the 100 meter whatever is yours.
I am the best in the entire world at this one specific.
Right. And that's very single. I think that's actually why I asked the question. It was really to see if you valued team sports and team sport wins over individual.
I value a team sport win more. That's why I put a World Cup champion over.
Yeah.
Because even to me, while being a gold medalist in gymnastics is very impressive, being a gold medalist in soccer, probably no one gives a shit about, right? Like go win the World Cup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. A gold medalist in soccer becomes, I mean, it's a U23 tournament, the soccer tournament in the Olympics, which is interesting. Like, I don't know why it's like that, but it makes sense. This man, Donnarumma, is the worst player on this field today. Desmond said, Boston Celtics. I'm sorry, bro. Boston don't look that good this year.
Yeah, I think when you think about championship matches, I think the World Cup exceeds. And from a viewership perspective, nothing comes even
when
close.
Somebody sees you win the World Cup, half of the world is seeing you win the World Cup.
Yeah, like folks out here be talking about Super Bowl. I'm like, bro, the Super Bowl does not touch the World Cup.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously. Nothing touches the World Cup. No. Literally, there's nothing in the world that touches. And that World Cup final in Qatar was honestly might have been the greatest World Cup final ever. I think it's generational. People from a different generation might say something different. Ooh! He missed that.
And too, like once you win a World Cup, you're almost like immortalized in your country.
Easily. Except for America. But Americans haven't won a World Cup, so we don't know. But you're right.
But imagine like boom, World Cup.
Any Argentinian who was on that 2002 team, 2022 team, is set if they go back to Argentina. I mean, I can say that from, and they're set when they go to other teams too. It's like, oh, we got a World Cup champion on our team. Like, this is next level.
And that's the thing about, and that, again, to your point, that's what makes these single elimination sports so hard, because you almost have to be perfect every game.
Right.
You have less room for error.
Right.
Versus in like baseball, basketball, hockey, you can lose 2 games and then go win 4.
And then go win. If it's still tough though, because it's not like you can just lose.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
yeah. I mean, the fact, and it probably gets exhausting having to be like, damn, my God, we got to beat these niggas.
Right, exactly. You beat them once, and now you're like, damn. I think that's why what makes March Madness so crazy, because single elimination is fire. Leighton says, has Erling Haaland scored a hat trick? He hasn't. He got subbed off after only scoring 2. We're seeing the Ballon d'Or winner from last year, Rodri, coming on. I'm a big Rodri hater. I'm not going to lie. Phil Foden. Here comes Rodri. Sydney Sweeney or Anne Hathaway? Man, old versus new. I think Anne Hathaway, to be honest.
Like both in their prime.
Both in their prime. I mean, the reason I pick Anne Hathaway is because she's had like 4 primes. Like, you know what I mean? Princess Diaries, Anne Hathaway. Yeah. Desmond said Sydney Sweeney or Anne Hathaway. What you got? So now Sydney Sweeney's cold. But I was telling him Sydney Sweeney is like a new-aged Amanda Seyfried to me.
I think I'm going Sweeney.
She's just a blonde with big assets.
Yeah, I think I'm going Sweeney though.
You think you're going Sweeney over Hathaway?
To me, that's not a good comparison.
I think that's the point. Matchup. You don't think it's a good matchup? Why? Because it's old and new, or hold on. Let's bring up the visuals. And their primes. You're right. It is different. I feel, but that's the other reason I'm going with Hathaway. I feel like Hathaway's more classic. I feel like Sweeney is more like
Gen Z.
She's Gen Z, but it's not cringe. It's just more like sexy. You know, it's like Pamela Anderson or Sydney Sweeney. I feel like should be, or maybe I'm doing Sydney Sweeney dirty.
We got to. Okay, yeah. I need to see a prime and Hathaway.
Okay. And
because I'm not even like a big Sweeney fan.
I'm not a big Sweeney fan either, but I think it's just because we're not Gen Z.
Anne Hathaway also, like prime Anne Hathaway gives me like what is her? Why can't I think of her name right now? Like some of her modeling photos give me Marilyn Monroe vibes.
Hathaway does.
Yeah.
Hathaway's cold.
I'm not saying she looks like Marilyn Monroe, but
it's just
aura,
like the aura is like I'm a top dog,
yeah.
Which she is. She is a top dog. Should we do movies? Should we do based on their nah, Anne Hathaway's killing her own movies. Sydney Sweeney. All right, let's see what Sydney Sweeney is like. Princess Diaries alone. No, Sydney Sweeney's cold.
She's cold.
She's cold. I think this is a pretty good matchup. Just looking at these. I mean, I could scroll. I mean, face card, I think I got to give Anne.
Sweeney's like that. She's like that. She gives me like the young, like, I'm just here to have fun.
Right.
Versus Anne Hathaway's like,
look, I'm the queen of Hollywood type.
Like,
look at all this.
Like, come correct.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, you need to take me on a proper date, is Anne Hathaway. Sydney Sweeney's like, yo, pass that solo cup.
Right.
But again, that's like old versus young though. That's
right. But in that, from an aura perspective, I prefer the Anne Hathaways.
Yeah. Anne Hathaway definitely got more of an aura about her.
Right.
Golazo!
Right. Anne Hathaway's like, look, I'm not gonna play games with you. Like,
Let's go grab dinner and slide to the crib after.
Right. Oh, that's
Versus Sydney Sweeney, her friends are probably trying to cock block you.
right.
That typical shit.
Yeah. That's funny. I'm considering getting my teeth whitened. Should I choose Zoom whitening or getting whitening strips? Brother, I got no answers for you, but I would do Zoom whitening. I just feel like that's more real. Whitening strips.
I think whitening strips are bad for your teeth over time.
Yeah, I could see them eroding your teeth. I'm sure all of this shit is so bad for us.
I mean, honestly, if you really want to just do the traditional route, it might take longer, but it's healthier. Just do.
What is it?
On
Baking
Amazon-
soda and.
Well, no, on Amazon, like Amazon itself. You know how Amazon just be selling shit. They have whitening mouthwash. If you just buy that mouthwash twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, and then floss and brush your teeth, because the mouthwash has the
whitening.
Yeah, I forget what they
stuff in
call
it.
Whatever.
Minoxidil. I don't know. Game over, y'all. But yeah,
But stay away from like the quick, like whitening techniques. You gotta do the long process, brother.
long. You gotta go.
Do the manual labor.
Damn, Bournemouth, even with a loss, is still in 4th place. Chelsea is pushed to 6th place. City is.
So, I thought y'all was just in the top 4.
We were in the top 4 until these brothers. Damn. What about that purple stuff? Have you ever seen that purple stuff? Like, I don't know if you like brush it on your
I've
teeth.
seen it, but I've had dental hygienists be like, don't use that shit.
Really? Interesting. Stuff is so bad. My fiance says she uses coconut oil for teeth whitening.
What'd you say?
Coconut oil for teeth whitening. That seems counterintuitive. But maybe. We never know. Full time, my friends. 3-1 City Bournemouth. Thought it would be a more interesting game.
Actually, before the Yankees repeat, it was the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays. That's what it was. It was Toronto.
92 and 93.
Oh, no. They did a 2-peat?
They repeated.
Really? The Toronto Blue Jays? They said somebody else. They said somebody in the 70s.
The Yankees. So the Yankees did it in 97 and 98.
Uh-huh.
Blue Jays repeated 92, 93. And then the Yankees repeated. No. Yeah, Yankees repeated from 98 to 2000.
Damn. Wait, 97, 98, and then 98?
98, 99, 2000.
So they did 97, 98, 99,
No.
2000? Wait.
What?
You said they did 97 and 98.
They did 77 and 78.
Oh, 77, 78.
That was the team that repeated in the 70s.
There was no other team? I thought it was a team with a C, like Cleveland or
No.
Chicago or no, nothing on there? Okay. Roma to beat Milan. I'm calling it. We're going to throw it on. We'll see. Who's at the top of that table? Milan's at the top of the Italian Serie A table, huh? We're going to have to watch it. Did Roma beat Inter? I felt like Roma beat Inter as well. Oh, Napoli's at the top of the table. Milan are 4th. Roma are 2nd. I feel like Roma played at Milan. They must have played Inter. They lost to Inter. That's what it was. We'll see. Maybe it is the match of the weekend. Maybe we'll come back and do a little stream for that. That game's in an hour and 15 minutes. So we'll see. That seems like at least there are 2 big names. The Italian leagues have been killing me lately, so we're going to have to see. But my dog, if I do it, I'm popping back on Desmond. I hope you guys subscribe so you guys can come tap back in with us. We're big chilling today, trying to figure out life. That's all we do over here on the EPB streams. Just watch footy, talk about life, live life, man. Roma looks serious this year. That's what I've heard. I haven't seen them play, so I do need to see them play. I don't know who's their big-time ballers. They seem to have a lot of defenders scoring goals. Also looks like they've only scored a few goals.
AI is so crazy.
AI is crazy.
Look at this thing, girl. It's how he blinged out.
Wait, is that a video?
No,
No.
it's just a picture. A video.
The AI videos are crazy. Like the pictures, I don't even. It's crazy. Damn, Desmond, you got me thinking I might have to do another stream. All right, we might do it. We've done this. We've been streaming for 2 hours, so we're gonna get out of here. We will be back. Honestly, all we're doing is chilling. We might need to hop on this.
Bro, Game 7. Look, see, goes back to what we were just talking about. Game 7 of the World Series had almost 41,000 more people watching than the Super Bowl.
Wait, where do you see the views? 425,000 views, 411,000. So they had almost 41,000. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. And that's just baseball. So baseball World Series final game or the whole series?
The final game.
Damn.
Like yesterday.
Because that's the other thing about soccer, and it doesn't really change much. But people talk about soccer viewers who watch the whole World Cup, and that's half the world. But who watched the World Cup final? It was only like 2 billion or almost 3 billion. But again, compared to 400,000 people, 500,000 people for the Super Bowl, that's crazy. Like a billion people, not even a million people watch the Super Bowl? Wait a minute. No, that doesn't make sense. Wait, what is that?
I don't know where the stats go.
Yeah, millions of people had to have watched that. 400,000 is crazy. That's too little. Is that the attendance? No, that's not the attendance. That's wild. You in a 500,000 seater stadium? Oh, Sule and Dybala. But they're not showing Dybala on this latest chart I'm watching. How's my boy in the midfield doing? Kone. Ibrahima Kone. I mean, Kuadio Kone. I'm gonna see Desmond, bro. I really haven't been watching Serie A. I need to take a look and see what's up. Maybe I haven't been watching Serie A because I haven't seen them perform too well in the Champions League. What are you looking at? Viewership? Ah! I am sleepy, yo. Let me give y'all a little view of the get out. Oh, my audio is off. Why is this? Damn, Desmond. All right, bro. I appreciate you tapping in with us. We're gonna get out of here because I don't know what's wrong with my audio. My technology is failing on me. We might be back. One, for this Milan game, because you're right, it could be a great game. But two, we might play a little FIFA because we're looking for something to do while we're kicking it out here. And I'm tired. So I'm gonna hop off stream, but I appreciate you tapping in. I hope you subscribe so you can come back a little bit later. But I will holler at you soon. Appreciate everybody else who tapped in on the stream. Another one. This was a little bit, it was cool. But we're not watching Man City again for a while. We're gonna try to watch some other leagues. Champions League this week, though. Don't forget that. If we're not back, Champions League on Tuesday, we got big games. Madrid, Liverpool, PSG, Bayern. I'm gonna have them on both TVs like this. We're gonna watch them together. I'll see you guys soon.